Hello, I'm Paul Zaychik. Welcome to the project ElasticSteel, second week. We're going to take everything, make it just a little bit more challenging. If this is too challenging for you, you can always do the exercise from week 1 till you feel like you're ready, and then you can do exercise from week 2. Okay? Same warm-up as before, starting with the wrist circles. Okay, if this is in the morning that you're doing it, or it's cold in a place where you're doing it, the warm-up should be a little bit longer. Okay. Elbows. You can do this at your own speed. You can do it slowly if you like, if you want to feel the movement a little bit more. Okay, moving the shoulder girdle. Back and forward. I personally like to go in one direction, then reverse again, and then reverse again. You can stay in one direction for a while and then switch just one time if you like. Okay. Now we're going to do small arm circles. I'm not going to do large arm circles for now. Okay. In case you have joint mobility problems. So we're doing small arm circles. Okay, still warming up your shoulder joint. The head, side to side, forward and back. Rotation. Full circles. Okay, now we're going to do the spine movement to one side and another side. It's not something that you have to do just one side and then the other side. You can do a few times to one side, a few times to the other side. Normally, after a while, your body is going to tell you what it wants. Okay? So one day you might go side to side, alternating. Another day you might just go to one side for a while and then to the other side. Okay? Forward and back. Small rotation with the upper body. Okay, good. We're into the hip circles. You will feel the range of motion increasing, especially if you have very tight range of motion. However, what's going to happen is you're going to know what your range of motion is, and you're going to know when it's limited. Okay? So for instance, if this will become comfortable for you at some point, and you know that something's going on and your body is not allowing you to go there, you'll just have to warm up a little bit longer. Okay, you might be under stress, maybe your water intake is lacking, maybe the temperature is different, you got less sleep. Things like that can alter how tight your body is. So you will have to warm up a little bit longer, or if you feel like for whatever reason you're warming up and your body is not letting you, you have to be a little bit more careful that day not to get injured. Pay more attention to your body that day. Okay, now we go to the knees. Knee circles. Once again, I like to reverse directions a few times. You can, if you like, go this way and then just one time reverse and go this way. Okay, and finally we do the foot and the ankle. Okay, and the other side. Okay. Now we're going to do the cardiovascular warm-up. Okay. This is sort of what I'm doing right now, is sort of between a walk and a jog, between a regular walk and a jog, sort of in between. So let's go back to the walk. If you're not sure if you can jog yet, you can sort of do this. Okay. This is safer than doing the actual down for a long time, or if you have some kind of injuries and you're not comfortable. Okay. And then we can do the jog. Okay, let's do everything one more time. Walking. Notice there's different pace, of course. We can walk rather slowly. Walk a little bit faster. Okay. Walk a little bit faster. Half jog, half walk. And full jog. Okay, good. You can keep doing this, of course, and you can pause and keep doing it if you feel like your body needs to warm up a little bit more. Okay, so now we're going to lift the knees. Looks very similar to as if you were actually walking, but slightly different, because the goal is just to lift your knees and focus on that. Okay, doing butt kicks about halfway up. And here we're gonna squat little by little. Okay, and one more exercise I would like for you to do. At the end of a squat, I would like for you to slightly lean forward. Okay, if you don't have the coordination to squat down, move the knees and the hips at the same time. If you never squatted before, you were never taught that movement, you may not have that coordination. So what I would like for you to do is bend your knees first and then slightly go forward. Okay, Bend the knees, go forward. Bend the knees, go forward. Okay, let's do that just a few times. Bend the knees, go forward. Bend the knees, go forward. Let's do everything one more time. Lifting the knees. Notice the second time you do it now, everything is a little bit looser. Don't be surprised if your knees go up just a little bit higher. Okay, lifting the legs back, partial butt kicks. Notice I don't count on this exercise. Do as many as you need to warm up, or as little as you need to, not to feel like you're fatiguing yourself. Okay, and here one more time. We're going to bend the knees and then move from the hips. Bend the knees, move from the hip. So what you're doing in a way, bending the knees with your back straight, you're sticking your butt out. Okay? Bend the knees, bend the knees, bend from the hips. Bend the knees, bend from the hip. Please do not flex your spine here. Do not curve your back. Keep it exactly the same way it is and just bend slightly. Okay, good. Now we're going to warm up the upper body rather quickly. We're going to do the same thing we did before. We're going to do the push-ups on the wall. And then we're going to use this here to do the pulling movement. Okay, so hands on the wall. Make sure your feet are parallel. One foot is not in front of the other too much. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. And now we're here. Then get an underhand grip. Sit back and just lean back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Same thing one more time. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, back here. Okay, now what I would like for you to do is to lift your hips with the assistance of your legs. Okay, so here, instead of leaning back, I would like for you to just bring your feet as close to your body as you can. Okay, maybe even assist with your hands. And here, I would like for you to lift your hips just for a few seconds. Maybe a second even or two. Lift and up. Lift and up. Of course, if this is too difficult, you can keep doing the same thing till you get a little bit stronger. Lean back and pull. Lean back and pull.